know what time it is. It's game time. What's up? It's Tim Sinclair, and you'll hear me call Bulls games on NBA 2K22. At power forward, 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. It's a sort of pinch me moment, dream come true kind of thing. My kid.
Jones against Thomas. And Jones slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
They've got Powell. Isaiah Thomas out there with Maledon. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Simons in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against the Bulls was tremendous. He finished with 64 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
James checked in for Maledon. Jones drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 33.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Simons. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shamet with it, working on Zubac.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Jones, and he lays it straight in. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Shamet on the wing to the inside. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 10.
Inside, Norman Powell relies on his agility, allowing him to navigate the paint. And as good as his offense has been, Norman Powell's calling card since he entered the league is his defense.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pass to Humphries. Back to James. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That one good for 2. He has 5. And Smitty, what makes Powell such a great defender? Clearly he has the tools.
Yes, Kevin. He has good awareness. That's one. Lateral quickness, and he's very physical, and he puts that 6'11" wingspan to use.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Jones, and he's got 41. Over James. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shamet kicks to Powell. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Jones slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Free throw drops for James. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for James Ennis. And James drills them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Jones, and that one comes up a bit short. Lillard finds James. 4 seconds left. Unable to get that one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Trailblazers lead by. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Johnson is out there with Jones. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Toscano in at the 4. It's deflected. They get it back. Right side Jones. And he makes good on the layup. Jones has got 45 points.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Lillard misses. The Clippers trail. Jones drives in, and it's denied. Lillard against Johnson, and Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Jones, and it's Humphries with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Quick thinking wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Pass to Toscano. Good on the three-point shot. Toscano's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. They grab their own miss, and a missed layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Toscano passes to Jones, and it's all evened up. Jones has got 47 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Robinson Earl. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The first free throw is good. McCollum finds Lillard to take the lead. Back to McCollum. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And the Clippers call time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Portland trailing here. Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, and it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Driving in. That shot off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That's a two from Lillard. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jones has got his fourth rebound in this one. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Lillard against Jones. Right at the free throw line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's now 24 points for Lillard. Jones in the post. Covered by Lillard. Here's Thompson. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Lillard with it. Jones covering. Humphries the pass to Simons. Jones against Lillard. Pocket six. Stolen by Thompson. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Johnson dishes to Jones. Misses the layup. Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Back to Lillard. Johnson with the defensive effort. So it's the Clippers now. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in, and so he drops them both. It's a two-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to one.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on target. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those two free throws there.
Jones the pass to George. Jones dishes to George. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Lillard outside. Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. A fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.
Yeah, gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Hey, I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in the book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamole. And my diamonds hit. By your rollie, tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my man. But they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special.